Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary O'Connor with the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health here in Anchorage. We are grateful to Alaska Public Media and their sponsors for allowing us to bring you Hangar Flying. This evening, we are pleased to have Ms. Willow Hetrick back on the show. Welcome back, Willow.
Thanks, Mary. Good to be here.
Willow is the winner of the 2015 Ellen Paniak Memorial Scholarship, which is given by the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation. Congratulations on the scholarship, and your application, I have to tell you, showed some real thoughtfulness about a career using aviation as a means of carrying out responsibilities in wildlife management. How did you find out about this scholarship if you have been working in other areas that aren't even aviation related?
Yeah, I am part of the Safety Foundation and also a part of the Alaska chapter of the 99s who share a scholarship poster, I'm sure you're aware, and that's how I found out about the scholarship.
So I don't have to ask you about the benefits of being a member of the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation, as you've already utilized one of the prime reasons that somebody in your position might be a member.
Yes, and I'm so thankful to the Foundation for the scholarship and to you and the rest of the scholarship committee. But aside from the scholarship, the newsletters are fantastic, and just the directory of people that are part of the foundation and joining the safety seminars that I'm sure you work tirelessly to put on every single year is just, it's invaluable as a pilot.
Well, thank you. We do work hard, and we're happy to have that feedback. Thank you. Back to the scholarships. All of our scholarships, the Tom Wardley, Ginny Hyatt, and Ellen Paniak Memorial Scholarships, are all worth up to $1,500 each. What are you going to do with the money?
Well, when I originally applied for the application, I stated that I was going to use it for a commercial rating, and it turns out I ended up finishing the commercial rating before I was awarded the scholarship. So that was very exciting. Moving forward, I transitioned right into doing CFI training, and I have already used the scholarship funds to get a spin endorsement at Merrill Field. And moving forward, I just would like to use the scholarship funds to have an instructor with me in the left seat while I learn all the maneuvers, private, commercial maneuvers from the right-hand perspective of the airplane.
You mentioned spin training. I think it's a fantastic idea, not just for CFI candidates, but for any pilot who would like to get familiar with upset recovery or improve their situational awareness. Can you tell us what that was like?
Sure, and I've heard that private and commercial pilots are the pilots that are most susceptible to getting into a stall or spin accident. And most of those accidents occur takeoffs, go-arounds, landings, and maneuvering at a low altitude. And for those Alaska pilots watching the show, we have to think about how many times we do all of those things I just mentioned, especially maneuvering at low altitudes. And it was a great training. I did it at Merrill Field in a super decathlon. We went up to 8,000 feet and practiced some stalls because it was a new airplane for me. Also, we did some barrel rolls, which was very exciting. And then we did several spins, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. And the flight was about an hour, and there was also about an hour of ground. So it was a lot of information all at once. I would recommend any pilot to do that. It doesn't matter if you're going for a CFI or not. It was just great to realize how fast an airplane can get into an unusual attitude and how fast your world just gets turned upside down, but most importantly, getting out of it.
Did you find it was pretty straightforward and that your lesson on the ground prepared you adequately for recovering?
Absolutely, it did. It did. It worries me a little bit because a spin would happen so fast. And in that emergency situation, you know, our tendency is to just not freeze, but get a little nervous. And so just knowing what the airplane does and what's going to happen and what it's going to feel like when you maneuver the controls to get out of it.
So you obviously feel this made you a better pilot.
I think so. Yeah, I feel safer, and knowing how airplanes get into that situation was the most important. Unfortunately, it seems like, from what I've read, that most of the airplanes get into that spin scenario at 1,000 feet or less, and recovery is difficult at that point. So preventative, you have to be preventative and try not even to have that scenario.
You're very right. Thank you so much. So, Willow, thank you for taking time out of your day to come and talk with us and share your experiences. We thoroughly enjoyed having you on the show, and we'll look forward to seeing your application again as you are eligible to apply for another scholarship next year.
Oh, wow, that's great. Okay.
Good luck with your training.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Alaska Public Media for their support of hangar flying, and to the members of the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation, whose support makes these scholarships possible. Supporting people as they get started in aviation careers is the best way to ensure a healthy future for aviation. Until next time, fly safely.